What is up, gamers? It's time for a 30-minute Metroid workout. What is up, gamers? It's time for 30 minutes of exercise, Metroid style. So, if you haven't stretched out already, we're gonna start our warm-up in 3, 2, 1. All right, so now we're just gonna do the prime dodges. So lock onto something and just do some butt kicks. I want to thank you for joining Phillyboomfitness. I want to get all the gamers out of the couch, out of the chairs, moving for a little bit each day. I want to get everybody as healthy as they can be. The longer we can live, the longer we can game. So I just want you to do a couple of hip hinges here, just to start stretching out everything. Getting those hamstrings nice and loose. Back and forth. Metroid's one of my favorites. Just come out the front leg and just stretch out this front hamstring. Just right there. Sorry, quad and your hip. Switch them up. Sorry, I don't get a lot of time to gush about the games when I'm doing the intro. But it's important that we do warm up, and it's important that I instruct you. This is your first time. We're gonna have all the modifications up there for no jumping. And if you're unable to do any of the actions that we see here, just want you to squat down, and you're gonna be an elevator and lift up. Come back down and lift up. This is just warming up those glutes, getting those arms moving. Bring them down, squat with me, and up. Just gonna lift Samus up to our next destination. So this one we got 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. We're repeating each one twice. And if we do one on one leg or one side, we're gonna do it on the other the next time. So in 15 seconds, we're gonna have the zero suit crawl. So this one, I want you to come down to the mat. We're just gonna do some mountain climbers, just like this. So get into a plank position, straight back, and start pumping your knees to your chest in 2, 1. The fun way to exercise sometimes helps me make these programs a little bit more exciting. Feel like a kid again when I'm doing all these things. Is great. If you need a moment to rest in this, just come down to your knees, come right back up, and get going. Pump as fast as you can. You go at your level, you're gonna start feeling it in your shoulders. I just want you to not push back all the way, straight back. Come on, you got 5 seconds and one more round of this. 3, 2, 1, rest. Shake it on out. You got a sweat towel, use that, use your shirt. Whatever you got available. We want to make everything either no equipment or limited equipment so that anybody can join in. Don't want any excuses. Anybody can do this. Join me again in 2, 1, go. If you're noticing the issues with your hips on this one, I know I personally do, just take it a little bit slower. And don't forget to breathe. You got Phillyboomfit score on this one. 25 points for every completed exercise that you don't drop. And that includes this one and the last one, so if you did both of these, that's 50 points. Come on. We got 10 seconds. You can do this. I know you can do this. If you're already here, you might as well put in the work. 2, 1, and rest. Easy as that. Good job. So now we're gonna do platform traversal. We're gonna get to the next area. Just want you to do out, out, in on your mat. Backwards and forwards. So some quick feet. 4, 3, 2, 1. Join me here. Quick feet, come on. Or if it helps, if you want, back, forward, forward. Back on the mat, off the mat. Getting that heart rate going. See what the thing is Samus has to do, taking care of those space pirates? She's gotta be fit for that. In through the nose, breathe. Out through the mouth. It's kind of like DDR, actually. I think I might have used that one before. 10 seconds, come on, quick it up. Faster. The next time, try and reverse it. 2, 1, rest. So if you're not running with me, doing all those steps, just want you to give me some high knees, like that. Good march. As long as you're moving, that's the goal. 3, 2, 1, try that opposite foot. Out, out, in. We're making our way to the grappling beam, I think. Yeah, making our way to the grappling beam. And that's how we progress. Originally I was gonna do this one Metroid agility, but there's just too many things I didn't want to miss. Too many cool power-ups, too many cool things. 15 seconds, come on, speed it up. Out, out, in, whoa. Lost tempo. 3, 2, 1, rest. You're doing great. So the grappling beam, come down to the ground again. It's a little bit up and down. So if you need time taken to take between getting up and down, feel free to pause the video. 10 your legs are the tether, and I want you to raise them up and reach for that tether. Join me now. So you can stay here and just pulse, or you can swing with me. It's a tough one. At any point, I don't want those shoulders to touch. If you have to come down for a second, bring it right back up. Just give me a couple of these pulses. Really focus on the top of the core. Come on, you got 5 seconds. 2, 1. Rest. Good job. If it helps you, oh goodness. Still limbering up all this way into it. If it helps you, just do one leg at a time. You go at your level. We're just here to do it together so that we're all not alone. Come on up in 2, 1, go. Good thing about the internet is you're never alone. There's always somebody out there who wants to talk about the video game you like. This is tough to talk and do. Make sure you're inhaling on the down, exhaling on the top. If you're just holding it, just keep it controlled. Oh boy, I feel it. Come on, 7 seconds, we can do this. Then we do a little bit of smash. 2, 1, up, come on up. Can't do Samus without Super Smash Bros, right? So grab your gun, forget the name, Power Buster. I'm a fake fan. So we're gonna do jab, jab, A neutral. 2, 1, go. So jab and hammer down. Get a little bit of a squat, a little bit of a lunge in that leg. It's all on the same side. Speed it up. It's fun, right? It's exercise in everything we do. Did Super Smash Bros. 1 entirely. I don't think I had Samus on there, so this is just this. 2, 1 more. Rest. Keep it limber. I'm gonna give you some shuffles, that's fine. We're gonna do the other side. 10 seconds. Sorry if I'm a little more sweaty than normal. It's hot in here. I don't have the AC, it ruins the audio. 2, 1, jab, hammer. You wanna see it from the front? I don't have as much room. I think I hit the baseboard in every single video. Keep me honest, internet. Come on. 15 seconds, game squad. Let's go. After this, we beat our way to the spider ball. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Come on back down. I know, a lot of up and down, up and down. You might be thankful considering some of the other workouts. So this one is called dead bugs. We're gonna raise our arms and legs. We're gonna extend opposite arm, opposite leg. 2, 1, and alternate. Keep the shoulders off the mat, so you're always crunching. If you need to modify this, touch the ground, don't extend all the way out, but try and get that arm as far as you can. You got this. You got less than 15. So I don't have anything magnetic to do the spider wall with, but I figure do some dead bugs. 2, 1, rest. Good job. Helps me to stretch out the abs a little bit sometimes. Get those arms nice and limber. All right, come back down. Join me again in 2, 1, up we go. Always breathing. Do not hold your breath when you're doing ab work. You may be able to do a little bit more for a second or two, but you can hurt yourself. If you have some water bottles, some weights lying around, this is a great one to hold on to. And it's really gonna make balancing a little bit more difficult. So you can always modify these to make it more intense too. But we wanna make this accessible for everybody, so we all have a starting point. We all have a tutorial and a level 1. 3, 2, 1, rest. Up again. All right, ice beam acquired. You're one of the space pirates. You just got caught up. You're just gonna pulse it out here. You're frozen in this squat. 2, 1, go. And make sure you pulse it up and down to really work it out. As low as you can. If you can't get too low, try going a little bit wider, it might help. Really activate the glutes when you're sitting down. For me, it helps me balance when I put my arms out, but we're all working on something. You gotta come up for a second, squeeze at the top, come back down. Okay? You got 11 seconds. A little bit lower, come on. Pulse. 5, 2, 1. Come up. Shake it out. Sitting all day, it's very important we get the blood going to our legs. Because when we don't move, the blood doesn't circulate around there. I say it almost every video at this point, but that's how important it is that we get up and we get moving. Back down in 2, 1, sit. Pulse. Come pulse with me. If you're not having fun, I want you to leave a comment and tell me how I could have made this more fun for you. And don't tell me I could do it for you, because I can't do any of the work. Exercise is one of the things you just can't emulate. Ooh, give it up on that one. Come back down. This is tough. It's tough just holding it sometimes. 10 seconds, come on, we can do 10. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, shake it out. All right. So now, got the ice beam, got speed booster next. So we're gonna go high knees, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then bring that knee back down into a lunge to store it. 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, don't bang your knee. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same leg. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you gotta build up the speed. Crouch to save that shine spark. Come on, 15 seconds. You wanna do a couple extra? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do it. Come on, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Bet you guessed. Other side. Make sure you keep breathing. Hope you like this t-shirt. I got it like 7 years ago. Not even sure where. 2, 1, other side. 1, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if that helps you. If you can't do it, no jumping, just come on down and march it out. But if you got it in you, I want you 100%. Come on, 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, and rest. Whew. All right, we're a Chozo statue. So you know how they sit down in Super Metroid? Like this? Bet you guessed it's ab work. So at the lowest level, I just want you to lift 2, 1. Just hold it here. The higher level, I want you to extend and then come in and hug. Don't actually hug, don't touch it. That takes the challenge away. So out and in. Really squeeze in. Okay? Sorry, I just gotta catch my breath. I can't talk the whole time. Come on, less than 10. 3, 2, 1. Oh, rest it out. You might be feeling it in your upper quads. That's okay. That's all your muscles are working together to keep you balanced. That's just one of the ones that are being worked extra. We want to focus on this core though. So come back in 2, 1, lift it up. Raise your arms if you can. Stretch them out. Come on in. Hold the power up if you want. Breathing is hard on abs, I know. Just make sure you keep doing it. 15 seconds. You can give me 15, come on. Sometimes I'm talking to myself, honestly. In fact, nobody's here when I record this, so I am talking to myself. 3, 2, 1. Oh, rest. Now we got those high jump boots from the Chozo statue. Check them out. So, the length of your mat, just want you to get a wide stance, do a lunge, and drive. 2, 1. So you're gonna lunge over and drive, then lunge over and drive. If you wanna jump, make it up a little bit harder on you. Make sure you're sitting into your glutes on that side lunge. Explode up. My legs are tired from the other stuff. I did legs yesterday. It always happens. Sit in, nice and easy. 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Whew. We're doing it. I want you to catch your breath. I want you to really dedicate yourself to this one, because after this we got a boss battle. 3, 2, 1, lunge in, jump up. If you can't do that, just give me the lunge and step, okay? It's kind of a tough one, but if we don't challenge ourselves, we don't get better. It's a lot in the glute to handle. That's okay. All these weird motions that we do, as long as we're doing them safely, it's good for us. Safety is key though. So don't push yourself into a position you can't go into. 2, 1, rest. Whew. Sweat towel is very important. So now we got Ridley's pogo. So, once you jump from one side of your mat, hop, hop, hop. Okay? 2, 1, out, up, out, up. If you can't do that, I want you to just keep marching it out. Anything you can do. I didn't really plan a lot for this one. And I already forgot my modification because there's not a lot of blood going to the brain right now. Sometimes I make these a little bit harder than I can handle. At least with talking. The important thing is, it's Metroid. It's gaming. It's what brings us together. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Helps me get some air back into my body when I lean over sometimes, so excuse that. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Step out and jump. You don't gotta go too far. Main thing is you're catching yourself on that leg. You can feel it in your hips. That's, excuse me. This is what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to work those hip flexors. If you find your joints are hurting, don't be afraid to ice them. 2, 1, rest. One of the hardest ones is down. So now we got Smash Brothers again. This is how we're gonna beat Ridley. So on one side, I want you to forward kick, side kick. Or do the only one that you can. 2, 1, forward kick, side kick, forward kick. I know she goes like, does the whole thing, but again, staying safe. Should have brought some water. I always end up getting a cramp though. Think I'm getting one anyway. Come on, 15 seconds. You might be feeling it in that stabilizing leg. That's good. Means your whole body's working. Keep you balanced. 4, 3, 2, give me one more. Rest. You're doing amazing. You're really close. We got the last round of this on the other side, and then 3 more. We're done. 2, 1, forward kick, side kick. If it helps you to hop, get a little bit more energy in there. Only you know your body. Only you know what you can do. So we're all going at our level. Oh, it's getting tough. Got another full body one after this. That doesn't mean save what you got. There's no reserve tanks. Give me your 100 or your 99, however you want to look at it. 2, 1, rest. A little bit of Samus returns in there. We're gonna go downward squat, then melee counter. Down squat, and counter. That's how we play the whole game. 2, 1, down. So make sure you're tapping your fingers to the ground. Don't lean down over. Sit down into those glutes. You can raise both if you want. For a little bit of extra. But if you really throw it up there, you're gonna have to compensate the rest of your body to fight that force, not the Federation force. 3, 2, 1. Good job. 2 more. After this. 2, oh no, sorry. This is your wrist. 1, squat down. As fast as you can, go. Left, right, left. You got this. Make some noises. Have fun. Boom. 10 seconds. Sit into those glutes. Make them work. Let them lift you. 2, 1. Come on down. Woo. We got the Metroid is on us now. This is what we call bear crawls. Metroid's got like the 4 limbs and they kind of like crawl around in the air. So just lift your knees up. Opposite arm, opposite leg, go. 1, 2, 1, 2. We can't make this one. I'm not perfect in this workout. Give me the best you got. Just hold that bear crawl position. Give me a couple steps. Opposite arm, opposite leg. I might have made this last part a little tough. But promise me, you give it all you got. Because I certainly am on my end. 3, 2, 1. Oh, relax. It's a lot harder after this too, so just warning you. You know, some people don't like surprises. But come on, bear crawls. 2, 1, Metroid crawls. Keep those knees close to the ground. Come on. Take that breath. Come right back up with me. Push, man. We got 10 seconds. Gotta start saying, dude, because some of you women out there. 3, 2, 1. Rest. This is our last exercise, and it's 1 round, because I want you to cool down with me. It's burpees. Sorry. It's the screw attack. So we come down. I want you to stand up. In 2, 1. Hands to the ground. Kick your feet out. Push up if you can. Come back up. And jump. Come on, give me at least 5. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Give me 1 more. We got 5 seconds. 2, 1. You made it to the cool down, man. Dude. Take this 20 seconds to catch your breath. Then meet me on the ground. Screw attack really screwed me. So I want you to just relax, hands and knees. Come into a morph ball position. I'm always gonna urge you to stick with me through this cool down. Because it's important that we send the signal to our body to start lowering the heart rate, lowering our body temperature. This is gonna prevent injuries long term. So, as you're going, just sink into those heels. Let those quads stretch. Let your side obliques here stretch out. Come to this position. Just take a couple breaths. Roll your back. Come out. called cat cow in real life, but I forget what I had it for in Metroid. Once you step your left foot forward, get into Samus at ready position. Just lean a little forward gently to stretch this hip flexor. I want to thank you again for joining Phillyboom Fitness. It means a lot that you choose me to work out with. I want you to share this with every gamer you know. You never know who's going to be ready at what time. This could be the beginning of their fitness journey once you switch legs. We all need a little bit of motivation, but the more important thing is sometimes just the starting point. We all know how tough it can be to start a game at the beginning. Know how tough it can be start right in the middle after you saved and never come back for a while. This is your call to keep it up. Consistency is the key thing. Come on up, stand with me, and just take a quick deep breath. One more. So thank you again for joining Phillyboom Fitness. You're officially part of Game Squad. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you got great ideas for what to call the moves, if you want to see in the game in the future, leave a comment down below. If I've played it, I can get it out quicker. If not, I'll do my best to get it out as fast as possible. We got our first submission in. Can't wait to get started. Let's go Metroid Dread!